Hello everyone and welcome to Silithus the Wound Questline. Of course, you get this quest once you defeat Argus the Unmaker in the Antoros Burning Throne raid, and after you beat him, you will see the cinematic that leads into the Silithus questline, and you'll see exactly what happened. I'm pretty sure there's some videos out there on YouTube. If not, I could post a cinematic if you guys want me to. But I did have a lot of dialogue and I had another cinematic in the questline that I wanted to show you guys, but unfortunately, for whatever reason, the audio did not record with the video, so I'm out of luck there. I just decided to cut out the cinematic and the other dialogues that happened because it'd be kind of pointless to watch it without any audio going on in it. So I just cut that part out and move on to the other part of the quest line for Silithus. So after that 3-minute cinematic there, Nathaniel's Blightcaller will tell you to go to Silithus and meet with somebody over there. Depending on your faction, horde, or alliance, it's the same thing. You just go to a different side, different little camp with a leader over there for your faction. And once you're flying out to Silithus, this is coming in from Oldham, you'll of course see the gigantic sword that has been pierced through the heart of Azeroth. It's pretty cool to see, but imagine if you were there and that sword just sliced right into the earth. I mean, that'd be pretty crazy to see. And I don't think you'd really survive that. But, World of Warcraft is full of surprises. I guess you'll see what happens. So I'm over here with Grohl Warblade, the Horde Commander. I'd imagine you would see the Alliance Commander for your Alliance. And the first quest he gives me is to motivate 10 prospectors out on the job. I guess they're getting lazy and they stopped working, so they need someone like us to go rough them up a little bit, get them back into the working mentality. And also we have to kill 10 SI7 operatives who are hiding around here. And of course, for the Alliance, I'd imagine you have to kill something Horde related over here. But it's going to be the same quest. You have to kill 10 of them, I imagine at least. So of course, it's a pretty easy quest. You just find the lazy guys chilling. You give them a swift kick in the back. And of course, the SI7 agents they're stealth and they'll attack you out of nowhere. So you just have to be prepared for that. They're not too tricky to fight. They kind of have a big health span, but if you get lucky with those critical hits, I think you should be okay. But the only thing annoying about killing these guys is that they're stealth and they're kind of spread out over this big area here, so it can be kind of hard to find them sometimes. I spent a good 5 to 10 minutes, I believe, just going in circles looking for people to kill. So I don't think it should take that long, but just be on the lookout. They're kind of hiding everywhere throughout the space here. So once you finish those 2 quests, of course, you return to your commander or whoever it is, and he'll give you another set of quests here. This time we have to speak to somebody in the camp who will give us some more quests, and also he wants this guy's head, Void Strider's head. He wants us to cut his head off and bring it back to him. Just a little creepy, but I mean, if you're paying me 20 gold, I guess I had to do that, right? So we get some other quests here. We have to collect 10 Silithid brains, and we have to steal 12 of the broodlings over here. And upon further research of the quests on why exactly we're doing this, it answers the question of, how could these things survive here when Sargeras threw his blade in the heart of Azeroth, of course. And yeah, that's why they want us to collect some of their little critters living around here, and they also want us to kill the mature ones to get their brains so they can research them and see exactly what kind of evolutionary traits they have that allow them to survive such an incident like this, which pretty rare, and this has never happened before in the game. So of course they want to find out how exactly this happened. Now, is this ethically or morally right? I guess that's up to you, but I guess for the Horde and the Alliance, they have to research to prepare us for any situation like this. So after completing those 2 quests, I go over here to the Twilight Outpost where I find this Void Strider guy who's doing some weird stuff. I'm not sure what he's doing, some kind of encryption or something. So I get him about halfway, and then I pull him out of the building so this Warlock can get credit for killing him, because I'd feel kind of bad, It felt like I was stealing his kill because he was already there. So I decided to back up and let him get credit for it. And then you have Ogmoth the Mad. He's just wandering around here. I'm sure you'll see him walking around here. he respawns pretty quickly, so he should always be up. And he does drop his journal, which is pretty nice because it's worth 200 gold, so that's a pretty good amount of chunk change there. You also have this Twilight outhouse, where apparently he ran out of cloth to use in there, as it says in the quest somewhere. Yeah, it says like he ran out of cloth. He needs you to collect 8 samples of Twilight cloth, which of course drop from the Twilight members who are outside of the outpost, of course, in this area. The only thing is that the drop rates are pretty bad for them. They're not like Zebra Hooves bad in the Barrens, but they're kind of on the lower side. Like I killed 3 guys here, and it dropped 2 pieces of silk, and later on I killed like 4 people, and none of them dropped the silk, so it's pretty inconsistent. You just have to keep going at it, of course, and once you do that, you'll see him have some trouble in the outhouse. I was about to leave there, and then he started talking, right? I don't know exactly how this happened. Apparently he had a match, and the outhouse went on fire, and both those people on the side, they reacted at the same exact time. They both backed up as soon as they saw the fire. I thought that was funny. It was some weird synchronization stuff. I don't know if they're bots or something, but that was pretty funny. So after we come back, Khadgar's mysteriously back here. I'm not sure if he was there when I first got there, because I don't remember seeing that dude chilling over there. But yeah, he wants us to send a letter to Magni Bronzebeard over here, and then he'll accept it. He's happy to see a familiar face in these dark times. And then of course he wants us to return the favor and give the letter back to the Horde encampment, where Khadgar is no longer here for whatever reason. So I'm suspecting that he wasn't here in the first place. So I'm back here in the Horde camp, and I'm giving the commander the letter, wondering what's next. And then he says, the situation here in Silithus is now under control, and he will see the rest of the operations here. I was kind of sad that the questline was so short, but gave me something to do. Anyways, that'd be all for this video. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I hope to see everyone in some upcoming videos.